Hey guys, how's it going? You good? I'm good. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at vintage shopping websites because why not? There's a lot going on at the minute. I just want to pass some time with you, hopefully. Quick spoiler, I'm not actually buying anything, so if you're looking for that sort of retail therapy, no. I too am poor and I too will escape this to go and watch the YouTubers that can actually buy things at random while also judging them for doing so because the environment. I'm going to be rating them based on user experience, accessibility of the website, aesthetics, demographic, and size ranges, and also prices maybe, but I'm gonna kind of try and vary it just so there are different types of things to see and mock. Does that sound like a good time? Okay, that sounds like a good time to me. So we're gonna carry on. Okay, so the first website I've picked is the Oxfam online shop. So Oxfam, for those who are unfamiliar with it, is like a normal traditional charity shop. Charity shops are what people call thrift shops in the UK because they are usually tied to a charity, so the profit would go to a charity. It's kind of like if you are looking for the regular thrift shopping experience, but you can't because we're going into a second lockdown, so you kind of have to browse online and who. I am not sure that is treasure worthy. This does feel like walking through an actual charity shop because you'll walk in there and you'll be like, I do not see the vision. But then some Insta baddie will like pick up this interesting brown skirt right here and pimp it out, and then you'll see it online and be like, where did she get that? But here, no, it's a no for me. I feel like this is something someone would wear. I feel like this is something someone would wear as like a Joker costume. Sexy clown vibes. I'm sorry, I'm just coming off Halloween, so everything I look like that doesn't aesthetically please me just immediately goes into costume territory. Also $14.99 plus delivery. No one likes paying for delivery. I'm not being picky here. No one in the world likes paying for delivery. Okay, this blue, I kind of like this shade of blue, but not the thick, like the thick knit at the center feels like it would be very unflattering, especially if you already have no chest. But oh no, another shopper has this in their basket. Whatever shall we do, guys? Because we totally had the intent to buy this. I am a man and I'm looking for something to wear on a date. Let's go into suits and tailoring. I have no idea what suits cost regularly, but also I know people buy men's blazers to wear them as women as like the big blazer look. So let's just have a browse. Let's have a look see. See, this is definitely something someone would wear with like a shirt as like an oversized look, and everybody would be like, ooh, and ah. Aspen and Court men's checked blazer, beige brown, size medium. Why am I here? I'm just assuming. I know 99 point something % of my audience are women anyway. I don't even know why I'm bothering, but here we are. Let's see how much detail they give you exactly because I haven't looked at that yet. Size, color, brand type, designer, in case. Wait, so would they specify if it's fast fashion? Breast pockets, singles, chest size, condition, used as new. Pure new wool. See, that is good because you know it's at least gonna last. So this section is actually quite detailed and quite helpful. And last thing, okay, we want to start running because we're in lockdown and we need to keep healthy. So we're gonna go in the trousers and leggings section. We are a woman again. You know what? Screw this binary. I'm gonna say it only exists in this case just so you can categorize where things are, but otherwise, do you really need it? I don't think so. Okay, so I've gone in the trousers and leggings section expecting to see leggings, but I'm just seeing formal trousers and I'm not. I know I'm supposed to type in a specific thing I'm looking for, but I'm too lazy to do that. Also, why are they all capri length? So I'm gonna go with 3 out of 5 for aesthetics, just because it's functional. This is a charity. They're not gonna have a super well developed site unless they're looking out for interns. They probably should be, but they probably won't be able to afford the fancy sites. But hey, maybe someday when I'm a big YouTuber, I can give them a Squarespace link. I don't know. Okay, so moving on to the complete opposite end of the spectrum now, I'm going to be visiting the Vestia collective site. I know it's French based, that's why I'm rolling my R's in that very weird way. Can you tell I've been taking French classes for the past 2 years of my life? Yes, I would say it's very interesting. The model choice feels like they're going very new age, young millennial. So let's actually look at what they have to offer. They have a little option to like everything, which I appreciate on most sites. This is supposed to be pre-owned designer clothing, which is why the prices look like my bank account. But can we just talk about the Gucci G-string? Because who is buying vintage underwear? Is this what rich people are into? Is this, yeah, we really need to eat them if this is the case. Also, this feels like an opportunity for people to just resell stuff and overprice it. Look at the price of those trainers. I don't know what they were initially. I don't look at that sort of stuff because it just depresses me to think that people are spending some people's entire life earnings on one pair of shoes. But again, I suppose this is the way for the wealthy to be sustainable, right? I mean, typically it's frowned upon to repeat stuff, or I can imagine to buy something that's been owned by someone else would be completely taboo for the rich and upper middle. Trying to applaud it, I'm just a little shocked at the prices. Okay, bear with. These Gucci shoes are very interesting. They remind me of, I'll see if I can find a picture of them, but they'll remind me of the heeled shoes we were forced to wear A-levels in my high school, and I did not like them. No one liked them. Bodycon? Do we go bodycon? I'm a hot rich lady. We're going bodycon. Okay. Okay. We are in the bodycon section. They tell you what location the clothing is coming from, which I guess would help you understand how much you have to wait or customs and stuff like that. And it seems a lot of the stuff is coming from France because, again, it's called Vestiaire. Vestiaire? Vestiaire. If any French people in the comments, please either correct me or kill me, whichever you prefer. Oh, I have to create an account. Is this the part where they scroll my Facebook and then they're like, oh, you are not eligible, you are not, you are too poor. Sorry, go to Primark. I don't want to create an account just to look at stuff. You know, what if it's not worth my time? We were both, I think, expecting an honest and detailed review judging from my past content, but today you can tell I'm just really here for the laughs. This is the cheapest thing I've seen on the site so far, and it's a size 1. Let's look for a pleated skirt. I know this isn't, they're gonna have an entirely different definition of what pleated skirt means, and I'm gonna be very disappointed. Yes, they do indeed have an entirely different definition of what a pleated skirt is. Maybe if I say skater skirt. I still don't like them. Okay, I'm a man and I need some jackets. Oh, that looks, oh, expensive. I was gonna say fluffy and warm, but it looks expensive because I can read numbers and that says 1,000. That looks like a regular denim jacket, but also very nice shape silhouette going on. I think men have an easier time being fashionably sustainable because, like, their clothes, their silhouettes don't really change, which feels like it would be boring. And every time I see like guys who dress a little bit like extravagantly or like out of the norm, but I'm like, good for you. I do like the display of the site. The sorting of the site seems a lot better than the last one. And the pricing, I'm not going to judge it on the pricing because, again, we've established that this is designer and is not meant for me. 4 out of 5. We are now on the True Vintage site. True Vintage. Ooh. And judging by the little slideshows going on, I am definitely the target demographic via being young. Being cool, maybe not, but it is definitely cool people territory, I feel, with the graphic tees and stuff and the rings and the, yeah, okay, I can vibe with this. Yeah, also the brand choices. Okay, what do cool people wear? Okay, I'm gonna be a cool people person. Is this true vintage clothing? Who is buying vintage underwear, vintage socks? Like, do what you want. But also, I'm not paying £13 for something. Like, I am all for buying secondhand. I advocate it for it all the time. But one thing I will, like, no one can be perfect. No one can be 100% ethical. So the one thing I will always sacrifice at least a few of the totals for is brand new underwear and socks. Is this site really vintage? Like, I don't know. Let's get into it. Let's look around. Because, like, is it vintage or is this just another resale site that they've packaged as vintage because vintage is cool right now? I know sometimes it's necessary to say, but whenever something goes out of the way to point itself out as being genuine, I'm always suspicious. Like, genuine leather, is it really? It's okay if you didn't kill a cow for this. People hate that now. Am I making sense? Oh, true vintage. Let's see what they've got. Okay. We've got a DHL hoodie, which, I mean, do you need to buy one? Just go work for DHL and get yourself a freebie. Yeah, these are all very, like, not hype beast, but you know the type of people who wear this stuff, right? It's not me because I can't pull it off, but also it looks like a very cool and comfortable aesthetic that I'm always looking at, and I'm like, good for you. See, I can click and expand and see details without having to sign on. You see how easy that is, Vestia, and it's in a size small. Okay, so there is just one. Details, a very good condition vintage, the North Face women's zip, fleece purple small, size on label small, our recommended size small, measurements and length of bag. Okay. They have a little section. Vintage items will usually show a few signs of wear or fading, but anything substantial will be noted. For any further info on this item, please use the contact form and we will be happy to help. There's a whole contact form, man. Come on. Sustainable fashion. We are conscious of the impact our business has on the world around us. This fact is what drives us to continually find ways to reduce any impact true vintage has on the environment and to ensure we are at the forefront. Buying vintage is more than enjoying unique and classic clothes. It's a step away from unethical and unmaintainable fast fashion mentality and a step towards buying quality over quantity, giving recycled clothes, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for choosing true vintage and helping to reduce the fashion industry's impact on the world. I don't like any of these shirts. I swear men's fashion is so boring. I'm sorry, guys. Why am I even in the men's section? I'm leaving. Goodbye. Wait, is this just an all men's site? I don't see gendered sections, which is fun. Oh my goodness, yes, they really are towards the millennial and Gen Z young people demographic. There are no gendered sections. I just realized that. I always like the fur lined denim jackets because I just think it's like a way to make an otherwise cold fabric warm. Very good condition, vintage gap shirt aligned denim jacket, blue, extra large. Oh, I appreciate that the pictures are detailed because I did not see that at first. That is ripped. You can tell this person wore this for a long time. Curious. I wish they showed us what they were before because how is this £60? I feel like Calvin Klein is just one of those brands that just writes their names on things and it's like $100 and that's it. Like, how? Why? I know nothing about them, just that they will put anyone of current relevance into their clothing. Oh, that is an interesting pair of pants. Those are main character's pant. It looks like a plant exploded from your crotch. Considering I can tell I'm not the target demographic here. The target demographic is your average hype beast who just wants the occasional North Face item or whoever those other brands were, but for a less environmentally costly price, I guess. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. I think they source their clothes themselves and it's not other people reselling. That's why you don't have the different like location stuff where they're coming from like we saw on the other sites. Aesthetics wise, I think the website looks pretty cool. I mean, I was scrolling through it pretty easily. I don't know why they have loads of out of stock stuff still shown because it's not like you can restock it, and if you can, where are you getting it? Again, I'm suspicious again. That would probably be a kink you can get out once you actually start filtering and you are actually looking for an item and you're not just randomly going through a site because you're bored like me. I will also give this site a 4 out of 5. Again, I was judging on aesthetics, demographic, pricing, and what else? I don't know. I wasn't judging on anything. I was just going through. I just wanted an excuse to scroll through and pretend I'm being productive at the same time. And I think it's gone very well. Wouldn't you agree? An important point I want to bring up as well is like that little sustainability section, which they all have like, obviously I'm going to cut out a lot of footage of this, but I have gone through like the background of all the sites and they will have like a little sustainability section where they mention, why they have the site, and it's usually to like circumvent landfill and stuff like that, is if you then find out that maybe it's not secondhand stuff and they're just buying stock, then that is a form of greenwashing. And if you would like to hear my thoughts on greenwashing, then make sure to subscribe. Yeah, I was just having fun scrolling through this, and if you've lasted this long, I'm guessing you were also enjoying me going through this for some reason. Thank you for watching. Hope you're having a good day, good morning, good night, whatever. I will see you next time. Standing